Hi YouTubers, what are you doing here? Of all the places, eh?
Hi, so come out to my local woods and we're going to do a simple question. Can a Jetboil make a bacon sandwich? Just a quick shout out to these bags. I did a YouTube review on how waterproof these are. Even though it's a sunny day in the UK, it's actually still quite chilly, so I've got my my Downs jacket that I'm just going to put on just to keep me warm. And whenever you stop, you should always kind of layer up, and you don't need to spend a lot of money on layering up, but as long as you've got layers you can put on and layers you can take off, that will make a big difference while you're out in the wild, or even just walking around your local woods. The minute you stop, you do start losing body temperature. And also, a hat. You lose a good percentage of your body heat from your head. This is a Tilly hat, but it doesn't have to be that expensive. These are brilliant though. They're waterproof, they're sunproof, they're great in the summer for the shade. You can use it to fire your bonfire. A lifetime guarantee with these. I think it says if you're insured against loss and guaranteed for life. Replace free if it ever wears out. It flows, it ties onto your head in windy conditions. There's a strap that you can put over your head. It blocks UV rays, won't shrink, and comes with a 4-page owner manual. Made of 10 ounce of cotton duck with British brass fittings. I actually think they're a Canadian company. You can machine wash, hand wash, cool water, wash frequently to ensure sweat will not permanently discolor the fabric. I've never washed my hat, but it's a great little thing, and it keeps the head warm. So, can a Jetboil make a bacon sandwich? Now, so I went to the shop. Now, one of my biggest gripes about a lot of the YouTube campers is how they product place certain items. I'm not sponsored by anyone, and I'm certainly not going to sell myself out to any major camping company that wants to send me any equipment for free, because I think that would cheapen me, and I would never do that. But this jacket, by the way, was from a shop called Decathlon, which I bought very cheap. I think it was like 20 quid, 25 quid maybe, I can't remember exactly. And it's so warm, and the whole store's full of really cheap. I had these trousers, because I'm a bit of a fatty. Walking trousers only come in one size. I think skinny or even skinnier. But I'm a bit of a fatty, and these go up to about, I think, a 56-inch waist. I'm not as big as that, and they're fishing trousers, because fishermen are bigger than walkers, so it makes sense. But I'm not going to do any kind of hardcore product placement for any organisation, because I just think it cheapens what I'm all about, and that's all about honest reviews on equipment that I've purchased myself, because no one's sponsoring me, and I've got millions and millions of subscribers, and I think it's shocking, but if anyone does want to send me anything to review or use personally, I certainly wouldn't complain. But I'm not going to sell myself out, to any major kind of retail camping stores just for a couple of cheap items. Hi, so I wanted to talk about a bit more about the Jetboil pan stand. It looks very flimsy, but then at the same time, you're not going to be throwing it off the side of a cliff. So it protects itself inside the cup, and it's well engineered. These are just riveted on these ends here, and they just fold out, and there's little cuts here, and they just fit on top of the Jetboil. I wouldn't want to do this while they were hot. It just fits onto the side of the Jetboil. It's not a solid fit. As Actually, I think there's catches here. There's probably, so, you know, it's simple. You know, it works, and again, as I said, it all fits in together. So yeah, mine didn't come with this originally. I bought it as an add-on, but I think if you buy the whole kit, it all comes together. You can also get the coffee press, but I think that's just taken it too far. And I've seen somebody take a coffee grinder in the field as well. I like my coffee, but you know, I'm no connoisseur. I just like the caffeine. So a simple hit of coffee in a little packet is good enough for me. And there you go. You know, that's all cooled down, which is actually perfect. So there you go. There's the pan stand, and you see these are designed to fit. You can get other ones, but I just like the fact that these fold into next to nothing and all fits into the cup. So there we go. Got some simple olive oil. Now, you don't bring the whole bottle out whenever you're going camping. These are brilliant little containers. Put your stuff in. Got this. I don't know where I got this from. It's a cheap cam set, I think. I got it for family camping. It comes with a grip. It's got non-stick coating on there, I think, but it's actually quite dirty. But it doesn't matter. I'm not going to catch anything. So you know, that sits on there quite nicely. So I'm pretty much good to go there. I brought these as well. These are pack down chopsticks, which are really good for using frying pans and stuff like that, and any kind of camping. They pack down to nothing. You know, when you think about these sets with spatulas and spoons and all that kind of stuff, you know, you don't really need a fork. They've got wooden ends, and I use these a few times. They're just good for turning the bacon around. So I recommend them, and they fit into themselves. They take up hardly any pack space whatsoever. You can even fit them in your pocket. Great for pot noodles, the super noodles, or instant noodles, because other noodles are available. So I've got that. I've got my gas stove ready to go, and I'll get the fat on, and then we'll open the bacon. So let's put a bit of oil in the pan ready to go. Let's light the gas stove, or the Jetboil. Good picture. That's kind of flat as well. Apologies if I'm telling people to suck eggs here, but you know, as you lay the bacon, lay it away from yourself, so it stops any fat from hitting you. What's this bush knife? This is the Morecambe Mill. Not sure how that's pronounced. I mean, less than £10. I think they're £9.99, £8.99, something like that, or maybe £10.99. Great bit of kit. So that seems to be working okay, you know. Nothing like but cooking bacon when you're out camping. just that sizzling sound, you know, especially in the morning. You know, you just hear it sizzling, and it just brings happiness. That's all. See, the chopsticks are brilliant for this. You know, I don't have to carry tongs around, tongs or, you know, spatulas or anything like that. You know, I can pretty much do everything I need in the kitchen just with a set of chopsticks. And you don't have to get these pack small ones. You know, just some wooden chopsticks from your local Chinese restaurant. That's cooking that perfect. Now I'm going to let it cook for a bit because I kind of want the, you know, want it crispy. I want to see it crisped up. Gonna have my brew. So if you've got any questions, I say, you know, or like, or send your comments, or post your comments on the bottom. I will try to answer them. I think next time I might even throw an egg in there and then maybe some sausage. You know, you see there's plenty of space in that pan. I think I might be adding this to my my wild camping pack list now. Now I know that it works without mind carrying it, and that's the key thing. You know, make sure you add the weight. That's still going nice and strong there. On a point now about the Jetboil, I'm yet to have a problem, but a lot of people complain that this breaks off, and I guess probably because it's in the heat. It takes the longest to cool down as well. That didn't take long at all. So, you can make a bacon sandwich on a Jetboil. So, I think that the pan holder was well worth the money. I'll actually use it. So, thanks a lot. That's just pure happiness there. So, you know, I highly recommend the Jetboil. Get the pan stand, get some oil, and go out there and fry up a breakfast in the morning. All this porridge rubbish and dry oats, and no, get yourself a bacon sandwich when you're wild camping.